If there's something circling in your mind right now, maybe a task, maybe a message, maybe a small but weighty thing, and for some reason it's still sitting there undone, this isn't because you don't care, and this isn't because you're lazy. This is what it feels like to be frozen. There's no need to fix that. There's no need to force it, but there is a way to soften it. My name is Jessie McAnally. I'm the self-doubt hypnotist, and over the next few minutes, we're going to go into a hypnotic reset for that exact moment when you feel stuck. We're not going to fix your entire relationship to putting things off or procrastinating, but we're going to bring you just enough calm, clarity, and momentum to take the next step. So, as it feels safe, you can simply allow your eyes to close or your gaze to soften, and let your breath begin to speak for you. A breath in through the nose, and a sighing exhale through the mouth. Easy, effortless. And already that's something you've done. And I wonder exactly how you'll notice your body beginning to settle, even before you try to make that happen. Perhaps there's a subtle shift in your shoulders, or even a loosening in the jaw, or even just an awareness of the gentle tug of gravity on your body. You may find it feels good now to simply allow your awareness to drift as my voice goes with you. Maybe like a mist rolling down a hillside, soft, slow, unbothered. Some people notice a gentle descent from their forehead into their chest. And from the chest into the belly. And from there down into the hips, the thighs, the feet, and into the earth. That gentle tug of gravity. And as it feels right, perhaps you'll imagine the surface beneath you, holding all of your weight. Because there's no need to brace, no need to think. Just the gentle tug of gravity. And there's something that's been lingering at the edge of your to-do list. Something simple yet strangely heavy. And the longer you've waited, the harder it became to start. And maybe you'll begin to realize that the weight wasn't in the task itself, but in the tension, the pause, the holding. And in a moment, I'm going to count backwards from 5 to 1. And on 1, you will simply find yourself drifting to a place of change, of movement. Beginning to count now. 5. Feeling an urge, a tug. 4. Noticing how much your body has relaxed already in just a few minutes. 3. And as the body relaxes, the mind relaxes too. times as comfortable. And 1. As you begin to wonder, now, exactly how something is beginning to change, perhaps like a fog lifting gently, a subtle return of motion after stuck energy, almost like a breath flowing more fully, or a river remembering where it wants to go. And I wonder how you'll begin to notice the difference between thinking about doing the thing and feeling your body lean toward it. And of course, this doesn't necessarily have to be a leap. It can be a breath, a blink, a click, a quiet choice to move in the direction that was always waiting. Because there is a version of you who just begins, who just does the thing without a war raging inside. Not because that you is more disciplined, but because that you is no longer in danger. And perhaps somewhere in your body, you'll begin to feel what it's like to already be moving. And even if it's just the tiniest flicker of readiness, that is more than enough. Because the moment is coming, the motion is returning, and you are still here. And as you tune into that urge, that feeling right now, I wonder if you can turn the dial up on it. Notice what it feels like to enhance that energy within you. Because at the end of this hypnosis, you're going to get up and take one action that way. As you allow this feeling to settle into your cells, into the quiet between thoughts, into whatever you choose to do next. And in just a little while, maybe you'll open your eyes and find that you already know which task, which step, which doorway. And maybe, without needing to make a big deal of it, you'll simply begin. And in a moment, I'll count up from 1 to 5, and you can let yourself come back softly, carrying the momentum with you. I'm beginning to count now. 1, breathing more deeply, noticing that sense of movement within you. 2, noticing the space around you. 3, bringing movement into your fingers and toes. 4, feeling a little clearer, a little lighter. And 5, eyes open or about to be open, ready and still soft. And before you go, I'd like you to notice just how much you've softened inside towards this thing that you'd been putting off. And even if you feel just 1% more ready, I'd like you to leave a comment and name it. Not only does this help me get this to people who might also need it, but it also helps you to anchor the shift. And if you'd like to take this audio with you, plus 4 more sessions that build on this transformation, you can grab the Self-Doubt Reset Kit below. Because you're allowed to begin now. Not when it's perfect, not when you feel totally certain, but now.